A new debate has started over whether companies should pay more when they choose to hire migrant workers instead of training people already here in Britain. Robert Jenrick has now backed the idea of a new tax on businesses hiring overseas workers. The argument behind this is that for too long, Britain has relied on importing labour instead of investing in the skills and training for British workers. Businesses currently have to pay certain fees when sponsoring foreign workers, but this proposal would increase the cost of hiring from overseas. Supporters argue that this would encourage companies to train British workers, invest in apprenticeships, and reduce reliance on migration. And this comes after years of debate around record levels of immigration and illegal immigration, and whether the current system is actually working for ordinary people. And personally, I think this is a conversation Britain desperately needs to have, because immigration is not just about numbers, it impacts housing, it impacts public services, and it impacts wages and opportunities. Of course, businesses need workers, but the long-term answer cannot always be, we have a shortage, so let's bring more people in. I mean, do we even have a shortage? I don't think so. At some point, we need to ask, why are we not training our own people? Why are young people struggling to get opportunities? Why are skills not being developed here? And this is why I agree with Reform's argument this morning of putting British workers first. Invest in people here. Train people here. Create opportunities here. A country should always prioritise building up its own workforce. What do you think? Because personally, should companies be encouraged to hire and train British workers before looking overseas? Or should they go British only? Because quite frankly, especially in the NHS, the amount of unemployed British nurses that are qualified, it's through the roof. We need to stop importing foreign workers and start building up our own and reduce this unemployed youth stat that is taking up the welfare bill and costing us billions.